I never imagined the day I'd ask for a divorce would come with her laughter still echoing in my ears. My name is Daniel, I'm 38, and for 12 years I was married to Emily. From the outside, we looked like the couple everyone envied. A neat suburban home, 2 cars, weekend dinners with friends, and matching smiles that made it all seem effortless. But that image was just a picture we both learned to maintain. Behind the walls of that perfect house, something in us had long since broken. It started small, in ways so subtle I almost missed them. The gentle things first, a turned shoulder when I reached for her hand, a soft sigh when I leaned in close. I'm tired, she'd say, or not tonight. Our late-night talks, the kind where you share dreams or laugh about nothing, slowly disappeared. Silence filled their place. Each of us lay in bed, faces lit by phone screens, pretending not to notice the distance growing between us. I kept telling myself it was just stress, or maybe the dulling that happens over years of routine. But months turned to years, and the space between us grew colder, heavier. I tried to talk to her once. I remember that night clearly. The kitchen light flickered above us, and I said, "Emily, are we okay? You never want to be close anymore." She smiled, not the real kind, but the one that felt rehearsed. "Oh, Daniel," she said, her voice dripping with dismissal. "You're too sensitive. Not everything has to be about intimacy." That's when I knew something had shifted. I wasn't her partner anymore. I was just someone sharing her space. Still, I didn't give up. I poured myself into fixing things, working longer hours, handling house projects, doing everything to be the man I thought she'd fallen in love with. But no matter what I did, the wall between us stayed firm. The absence of affection became part of the furniture. Then came the night everything fell apart. I tried one last time, reached for her arm, hoping maybe she'd still want to save us. But she just laughed. A sharp, cutting laugh. "Daniel, you're not sleeping with me. That ship sailed a long time ago." The words sliced right through me. She said them like a joke, but there was nothing funny about years of being ignored, dismissed, and made to feel unwanted. Something inside me broke that night. I didn't shout. I didn't cry. I just saw things as they were, without excuses, without hope. The next morning, at the same kitchen table, I finally spoke the words I'd been holding back for years. "Emily, I want a divorce." Her smile disappeared instantly. She blinked, then stared at me as if she hadn't heard correctly. "No, you can't, Daniel. Please." Her eyes filled with tears, her voice shaking. But I was calm. Maybe too calm. "Emily, I tried," I said quietly. "For years, I begged for something real. You laughed at me. You made me feel small. And now that I've stopped begging, now you cry? You only care now that I'm leaving." Her expression twisted, sadness giving way to anger. "So that's it? After everything we built, you're just walking away?" "Yes," I said. "Because what we built stopped being a marriage a long time ago. It's just 2 people sharing a mortgage." She started pacing, tears falling faster. "You'll regret this. Do you even know what people will think?" I shook my head. "I stopped caring about appearances long ago. I care about how it feels, and it feels like nothing. That emptiness is worse than anger. I can't live like that anymore." The room went quiet except for her sobbing. I used to dream of her showing emotion, of fighting for us. But now, watching her crumble, it didn't bring comfort. It only reminded me how long I'd waited for something that never came. That night, I packed a small bag, a few clothes, my laptop, the essentials. Emily stood in the doorway, her face swollen with tears. "Please, Daniel," she whispered. "We can fix this. Don't throw us away." I looked at her, really looked, searching for the woman I once knew. The one who used to laugh at my terrible jokes and run to greet me when I came home. But she wasn't there. "I'm not throwing us away," I said. "You did that when you stopped seeing me." Then I walked past her, out into the cool night air. For the first time in years, I felt something close to peace. Not happiness, not yet, but peace. I knew the road ahead wouldn't be easy, but it would be honest. Marriage is supposed to be about love, respect, and connection. Not silence, not rejection, not duty. Without those things, it's just a legal contract. And I finally realized I deserve more than a contract. As I drove away, Her cries faded behind me. The house grew smaller in my rearview mirror until it disappeared completely, swallowed by the dark. And in that quiet moment, I understood something simple and freeing. I hadn't lost my life. I had finally reclaimed it,